Damn.
Can't get no shit again. Get no shit again. Get no shit again.
Hey, I don't got a shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that I'm about to ball. All of my niggas is savages. Mean up the bone like some scavengers. I know that them fly, I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the balls like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Shit, I done let the cat about the bag. I get naked and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decadent creamery everywhere. I represent me, it's a love affair. Smelling the trees, it's a buzzing here. Can't be down with the team if you weren't prepared. Hey, this is my style. I do it to get some attention. Hey, the crowd going wild, so I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrowed your style, but you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire no pension. I just get the bread at the food. Apply sandwich bread and make it smooth. My movement gon' move, that's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breezy clearly walked the ass over here. I ain't sorry. Mad cause you think I ran out with your beer. I ain't sorry. You're tripping cause you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You got options, nigga, choose. We keep it popping like a tool.
And you know, yeah, y'all know I never let it ride past that part. I've never let it ride past that part because the truth is I don't really know what he says right there. One of these days I should. One of these days I should hit him up and be like, "Yo, G, yo, G, what do you say at that moment right there?" Because I think it's graphic. I don't think it's for the kids. Anyways. Welcome to Monday. What? Monday. We got a little thing for that. Hold on. When I do that, I'm supposed to go. Monday. What? Monday. All right, it is Monday. This is Coffee and Bong Hits with Jessie. This is coffee. This is a bong, but you can't see it. This is actually called a cherry bomb. Do you know why this is called a cherry bomb? Because if I drop it, it's going to explode. That's what I learned yesterday from Nick Binger, owner of Binger Glass and our new sponsor, Binger Glass. I can't wait to show you guys all their stuff. Binger Glass. Hold on, I got a layover somewhere. Look at this shit. Boom. Binger Glass. Look at all that custom shit. And you know what? You can't really buy one of those. The only way you can get one of those. Oh man, did I just betray? The branding of the show, right? It is, look, it is coffee. And it is Bong Hits. But there's also a second show going on underneath it all that you guys might not know about called Energy Drinks and Pipe Hits. Stay hydrated, y'all. Look, a lot of people give me shit. They're like, Jesse, that stuff is bad for you. I'm like, how could something that feels as good as cocaine in your face be bad for you? Is meth bad for you? Because this feels like meth. And I love it when people are like, well, you know, if you read the label, check this out, yo. I read the label. It says nutrition facts. And just to inform you guys, you can have your own nutrition opinions, but you don't get your own nutrition facts. And if this wasn't nutritious, it wouldn't say facts right there, right? What's up, Erica? What's up, Finda? All right, let me hit this so I can get warmed up. We got lots to talk about today. First of all, I just want to let you know that if you are listening to this show on a podcast service like Pandora or Spotify or iTunes or I don't know, one of the other services that we broadcast through, I just want to let you know that we are charting in the top 6,000 in the whole world. The whole world. There's like 2 million podcasts in the world. And even if 75% of those podcasts were fake, that would mean 25% of those are still 500,000 podcasts. And yet Coffee and Bonghits is in the top 6,000, 5,000. I don't even know. It doesn't really matter to me. It honestly doesn't really matter. We're going to grow not through accolades, not through social proof, and not through screenshots of random. Like, hey, you should subscribe to my podcast because we are ranked 104th in Iceland. Hey, I ain't going to lie, though. I'm about to crack the top 1,000 in India. And that's big to me because Marty's in the house. It's big to me because India was one of our targeted demographics, right? When I started this, I was like, bros, I need to blow up in India. Okay, so let's see. Since it's Monday, first thing, I'm probably going to spend the whole day just telling you guys about the chicken story. Well, you know what I thought about? I was like, man, you're way too zoomed up with sometimes when you go with that angle. Just lean back a little bit. Just hunched all over your laptop like a buffoon. And my other camera's not working and I didn't feel like messing with it. How are you seeing a black screen, Marty? Where are you watching it at? Let's see. Yeah, no. We're on, Marty. There's no black screen going on my side. So, yo, Devin, what is cracking, player? Yo, did you get a chance to see the glassware, the Binger Designs? So we're going to make Binger Designs famous. And in exchange for Binger Designs being famous, they're going to hook us up with some custom glass to give away to our loyal listeners. Because we like loyal listeners. We like everything loyal, man. You know, yesterday I went out to breakfast with not my oldest friends, but my 2 dearest friends. And they're old, so I think that might work. But I thought to myself, man, if you are a good person, if you're not a wishy-washy buster or you don't end up with compromised values, I'm going to be your friend for all eternity. For all eternity. Like, I'm never going to do nothing that's going to make you be like, Jesse, you're a terrible friend and we shouldn't be friends anymore. No, that ain't ever going to happen. That's never going to happen. Because I'm a good friend. So even if I do make a mistake, even if I am annoying, then all you are is like, that's what friends are for good times. In bad times, where's Dionne Warwick when you need her? But yeah, so I went and had lunch with 4 Ways and Straight Lace. But you know, Straight Lace was my first real music producer, like real one. Like I had other people make some songs, but Straight Lace was like on the team, right? Me and 4 Ways and Straight Lace, we made music together. That was in like 1994, 1995, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 90, 101. I don't know how the years work. I don't even believe in calendars or daylight savings time. So one time I seen the moon in Miami and somebody in Portland put on Facebook, look at the moon at the same time. So I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't know what year it is. I don't know what day it is. All I know is that I found a religion that believes in the same thing that I was talking about last Friday when we had Figure 8 on this show, when we were talking about how the devil is so celebrated in the Bible that the Bible is actually a book about Satan. And then the homegirl Morgan sent me a TikTok video with this one lady who was talking about the Cathars. Now you might say, Jesse, why do the Cathars sound familiar to me? They don't, because you ain't that kind of person. This is the morning show. You're not expected to know about the Cathars on the morning show, but Thursday night, believe we're going hard. We're going hard on some secret society shit. Some Cathars did the devil commissioned the Bible? Is the Old Testament really about Satan? The Old Testament that glorifies Satan? The Old Testament that says he was God's number one homie? Man, you know how many scrubs try to tell people they're my friend? I don't even like them. That's a classic story, man. You really think your God is that weak? He was like, I'm going to write a book. They were like, yo, God, you built the heavens, you built the earth, you made puppies and bunnies and botflies. But you need to work on your branding. How can we get your name out more? And God's like, what if I just yelled? What if I just yelled from the sky, I'm God? He's like, no. And God was like, how about I just create a giant moon out of basically nothing, stick it in this spot that is so perfect that anybody that looked at it would go, what the hell is there a giant moon for? And then they would begin to look into the giant moon and they would discover that, oh, the moon shouldn't be there. And then they would ask, how is the moon there? And then they would realize that there's only three choices. Oh, gosh, you're a beautiful bird. If I wanted this show to be better, I would put some curtains over that window. This is the bird watching hour with Jessie Sponberg Watcher. Okay, we got some shit to get into, though. I ran through the stop sign. Am I supposed to run through the stop sign? No. First thing I was supposed to tell you is, if you need that edgy gear, if you need that fly merch, if you need a sweatshirt that says F any president you ever hated, I don't care if you want to F Nancy Pelosi, F Chuck Schumer, go get F Abraham Lincoln. Andrew Jackson was a dick. Get an Andrew Jackson, not my president shirt. You can get that from standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. And normally I would tell you right now that you should be watching this show on urbansurvivorman.com. But if you were to go to urbansurvivorman.com right now, it is a shipwreck. It is 20,000 leagues under the sea. Everything is dark. Everything is scary. So go to Fuck 12 News for First or Live or Localer. And you can go to the 5 Radio XL if you really want to watch me somewhere besides Facebook or YouTube. But also don't forget, we are the home of the Aloha Wall Walker, the single best silhouette logo in the whole business. Don't tell Michael Jordan. He'll be mad. I know, right? Momo was already like, Michael Jordan has the best silhouette logo in the business, you fool. And it's like, look, Momo, you don't know shit. That freaking Michael Jordan one is indoors. Nobody wants an indoor logo. Trust me. Michael Jordan is winning championships in a stadium full of people breathing on each other. Sauerkraut and bratwurst breath. I'm out there in the fresh air at Keho Bay. Don't believe me? Look, Look at this one. This is at Siesta Keys. You telling me Michael Jordan's got the logo at Siesta Keys? Don't think so. Nice try. But Michael Jordan's got 6 rings. Well, Daniel-san's belt came from J.C. Penney's, so it doesn't matter. Now would be also a good time to remind you guys that you don't have to have a mullet on your head if you have a mullet in your heart. That's right, guys. Sick mullet, polarized UV apparel, fashion, eyewear, all of them. I don't know all the words I'm supposed to say. Remember, Patrick Thomas Perkins wants to remind you guys, don't go to Plaid Pantry. This is an anti-commercial for people who might otherwise go to Plaid Pantry. Okay, and Shane McLemore Toys and custom action figures. Shane McLemore Toys and custom action figures will get banned from Facebook, so find them on Instagram. Also brought to you by our friends at P-Town Media. Why do you say brought to you by P-Town Media? Because they cover everything, so that's how I stay in the loop. Also brought to you by Fake Crocs. Fake Crocs. Hey, kids, are you scared to get real Crocs, fall in love with them, and wear them during the winter, or wear them with socks, or wear them with, God forbid, long pants? Don't be that guy. Be this guy. Get Fake Crocs brand amphibious footwear, and then you won't have to worry about falling in love with them because they'll break. Also, here's your reminder, if your logo sucks, you should call Tiff B. She'll hook you up real professionally. I don't think that's her real logo. I also want to remind you guys about some original programming coming to urbansurvivorman.com, including Unblocked, exploring the mysteries of the blockchain with my man, Dirty Black, now known as Dirty Digital. Unraveling the mysteries of the blockchain. Also, Gavin Dawson's in the house. Campfires and Vampires premieres this Wednesday night on urbansurvivorman.com. Campfires and Vampires is going to be, you're a beautiful bird, little sparrow. It's a sparrow, but I just throw in the little silent H. So he's a sparrow, right? It's a reincarnated Egyptian prince or something. Okay, also don't forget every day at 10:35 a.m. we give you local, independent hip-hop in the form of a music video, and then we flip it around, and at the end of the month, we serve them up with 10:35 a.m. a music video show that you can smoke to. All right, look, there's so much going on. I didn't even mention me and Dirty go to Mars. What? Me and Dirty go to Mars. The historic coverage of the Mars Lunar Perseverance. You can get that in your podcast provider right now. Go get all 5 episodes. Download that shit. And don't forget, I Promise Figure 8 and Trevor Ellis and Lie to Most High and whatever Antelope Fisherman, Jimbo, Dirty Black, all the Antelope Fishermen, they all work together to make it better, baby. I'm going to tell you right now, get that piranha because I like piranhas. But they put together Fisherman Films packages. You can get guppy, shark, or whale, as well as photo packages with snapper and piranha. See, the important thing about this is I don't just tell you guys what to do. I'll just tell you guys how to do it. I also give you information on where to do it. Like, where's the value, Jesse? Give us something. Tell us something. Okay, now is the time of the show, though, where I either ask 2 questions. I ask either, do you have soles in your butt? Or I tell them, or I ask them, what are you smoking this morning? So now would be a good time for me to find out what you're smoking, because I'm about to bring on our special guest, and we're going to get chiefy together. So make sure to let me know what you're smoking this morning. I do want to know if you have animals in your butt. And I want to remind you that if you go check out the new designs on Coffee and Bonghit merch, Blame, you can go get this shirt right now. You can go buy this exact same blue with the gray hooded sweatshirt, $40 online right now. And if you use the promo code Coffee and Bongheads, free shipping. I swear to God, free shipping. If you use the promo code Coffee and Bongheads. If you go through it one way or another, yo, somebody's smoking the platinum punch. I can't see who it is though. Hey, Devin got the master kush. Yo, another Facebook user got the lemon kush. Eric Bryman got the divorce cake flower and no animals in her butt. Bless you, sis. No animals in your butt. That is like Finda smoking that no-name weed. I see you, sis. Yo, Kim got the Blue Widow. I have to smoke some of that, Kim. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I love the blue weeds. And I love the widow weeds. Where's Vic? Somebody said widow. So Vic should be showing up any minute to say he smokes white widow all the time. Okay, look, I'm going to bring up Dirty Black in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 because I need to smoke.
Oh, damn.
Player. How are you?
Live and in effect.
Yo, Marty doesn't have no animals in her arse either.
Perfect. We try to keep the arses animal free.
Man, that's the move, right? Look, what if you died right now and you just went to heaven and you ended up with St. Peter, and St. Peter was like, all right, you're about to come on the show, but first I gotta look inside your butthole. Like, what? He's like, they didn't tell you that's the test. Then you just open it up.
It's a lot like Clark County. I didn't imagine heaven would be so much like the municipal court, but well done.
That's funny. You always show up and kill me. What's up with you, man? You had you get rich over the weekend?
You know what? We had some big gains, some huge gains, actually. Today was the largest coin burning that has been done. I believe they burned 7 million coins. We're invested inside of that, so it automatically upped the stock 50%. So I made 50% profits directly off of that trade. Yeah, that was a big one. That was nice. So Bitcoin, man, Bitcoin is going up and down. Let's just jump right into it. You know what we do? Unblocked. There's blockchain involved, man. Removing the mysteries from blockchain. Bitcoin. Elon Musk seems to be playing with Bitcoin. Everything that man says right now seems to be gold on the Twitterverse. Ever since they took away Donald Trump's pass, seems like Elon Musk has picked up the torch and is trying to run that bad boy into the end zone. So Elon Musk made a tweet, said that he invested a whole bunch in Bitcoin. Bitcoin immediately soared. It was at the highest that it had been. I believe it topped out at 50, 58, 57, somewhere right around there. Fact check that.
I can tell you real quick.
Up 58, 386. And all of a sudden, Elon Musk tweeted yesterday that he thought that Bitcoin was overpriced now because of his contributions. So it has immediately dropped 17%. We're down at 52,000.
Yeah, you're 52.6 right now. I got the. Hey, don't be mad at me. I still use Robinhood.
You know, whatever platform. A lot of people like to shun things just in order to demonize things. Robinhood has given a lot of first-time traders a platform to get on. They're very easy to get money into. And
I've been using it for years. I'm bad at it though, bro. Look, I'm bad at it. I started with $100, right? I started with $100, and now I'm at 41.
Started with $1 and a dream. It's all right. You'll be back. You'll be back. Keep up the faith. Good investments.
Man, I invested in a Chinese grocery store that I just felt like I was like, you know what? I'm really feeling this Chinese grocery store. I think they're gonna do something. Their stock hadn't moved in. Their stock hadn't moved in like 2 years. I was like, it feels. Yeah, it's called China JoJo Drugstore.
So you want to know something awesome? Is we're making some T-shirts, and the T-shirts, all it's gonna say is $1 Chinese stock. And I want you to know, you can make or break. You can live your life off of a $1 Chinese stock. That bad boy could go soar into the moon and in the same breath go right back down through the floor. So $1 Chinese stock is definitely a thing. That was a good try. Good attempt.
I don't know if you can see my whole line just go blue.
Yeah, right to the floor.
Yeah, it feels
Vincent is sad at the song says, I was on the roof, now I'm on the floor. It's a lot like a Chinese stock.
Man, yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna get rich on stock, I don't think, but the rest of you guys can if you pay attention. You know what I do wrong is I plan on doing day trading, then I do half of the day trade, and then I get fucking high, and then I forget, and some shit soars, and I go, oh man, yeah, and then I look and I forgot to reinvest it. Or I go the other way and I go, I'm going to sit on this. I'm going to sit on this. And then I take a freaking weed nap.
So what you do is you start off with the intention to day trade and wind up going long on Chinese stocks. That's not going to work out very well whatsoever.
I swear
what I will tell you is you have to pay attention to the market. But what you can do is set stop limits. So if you set a stop limit.
When I first started messing with that, I thought I had stop limits.
Yep.
I thought I was like, sell if it ever gets here, buy if it ever gets here.
That's what you want. And that's for guys and gals like us who like to indulge a little bit in the festivities and then may take a little nap unexpectedly. So we always like to leave our stop limits one side or the other. Don't let it grow too big. Don't let it take me down. And you always want to think of this. Think of paper hands, not diamond hands. You know, it's not about getting rich off of one big home run hit. It's about making small gains and being able to take those usable gains in order to reinvest and kind of managing your portfolio if you're going to be doing day trading. If you're not going to be doing day trading and you just want to set it and forgive it, you know, easy bake oven stock trading, what you want to do is you want to do something that you believe in and something that you know is going to go up. So a lot of things like Senseonics, a lot of things like Butterfly, which is an investment company, a lot of things like oh God, what's the other one? Zoomedica, where they are creating an ultrasound machine that you can use on your phone. So vets and also people inside of areas where they can't normally get ultrasound machines can do instant ultrasounds.
What?
I mean, these are big time things that are about to crush. They're at $2 right now. They're about to go soaring as soon as they make some sort of announcement, as soon as they drop the product. So
okay, well, so
good set it and forget it.
Hey, you're going to be back here on Saturday, right?
I am
unblocked.
Yep.
Can you show us how to set limits too on our
I definitely can. We're going to be doing it'll be advanced all the way, you know, down through the beginnings, because you get to kind of follow along with our process. So you'll get to kind of hear the stories about some of the frustrations of getting set up in some of these different things. You get to learn about, you know, what lessons that we've learned hard so far, like forgetting to set stop limits and things like that, and watching the profits go, you know, from the roof all the way through the floor.
Right. Okay,
and then we'll go through things.
Guess what time it is?
Oh, is it that time? 10:35?
Gotta do it.
I love it.
Plug the show. Give us a 10-second commercial in 3, 2, 1.
It's Unblocked, exploring the mysteries of blockchain. We're going to be going through 3 different perspectives of the blockchain, cryptocurrency investing, and everything in between. Make sure you tune in Saturdays, Fight Church Media. You know how it is. Unblocked, Dirty, Al, Rush One. Boom. There it is.
Whoop. There it is. Okay. This is Coffee and Bong Hits. If you're listening right now on a podcast server, you will have to go to our actual website to listen to Unblocked. You know, oh my gosh, when I come back, I'm gonna play this. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna tell you the greatest story in the world. Let me play this real quick.
I'm so excited.
And then at 10:35, we got music video of the day brought to you by Meal Exchange. Hold on, here is Red Panda. This is Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie and Dirty Black or Dirty Digital. I don't know who he is, man. Yeah, yes, y'all. Welcome back to Coffee and Bong Hits. That was Red Panda. So, okay, let me remind you guys real quick that the 10:35 segment where we play live original local hip hop is brought to you by the Meal Exchange program. That's Meal Exchange. I don't know where our thing is. Man, I got so much graphics up here. I don't even know where the hell none of my shit is. There we go. 10:35, we will play live local. Well, it's 10:33 right now. Shit, we're gonna get busy. Okay, so little shit. Okay, let me tell you this story. So yesterday, I went and met up with Nick Binger from Binger Glass Designs, right? Nick Binger. Okay, so he doesn't watch TV. He doesn't get on the internet. He just listens to our show in strictly audio form. He has no idea what you look like. He only knows what I look like because we know each other in real life. He doesn't know what Red Panda looks like. He doesn't know anything. So we're sitting today in a meeting, or I mean last night in a meeting, and he casually goes, "Hey, man, I have no idea what the crowd looks like in the Red Panda video, but they go fucking nuts." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Man, I've never seen a Red Panda video before. All I hear is tink, 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 and then the crowd goes nuts. But every day I can hear those bulls in my head and I wait for it. I hear the music and then there's a pause and then I hear tink, 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 and the crowd goes nuts." And I was like, "Well, today's your lucky day, friend. Today is your lucky day because I have a laptop and I can just show you what Red Panda looks like, right?" And so he watches it for a minute and I don't ask him nothing. I just play it and he watches it and I stop it and he sits there for a second. He collects his thoughts and he goes, "I thought that was a regular size unicycle the whole time. I had no idea it was so tall. Why don't you guys convey how tall that damn unicycle is? This whole time I thought it was a regular unicycle." God damn, you're right. That is my bad.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh,
and without
man.
that constructive feedback, we'd never know. Then
And
it's a
the
tall
crowd goes
unicycle
nuts.
for the record, and the crowd goes nuts. Absolutely. It's a gymnasium. There's a red emblem in the middle of the floor, and Red Panda is absolutely stunning.
Oh, man. Okay, so with that story, I'm going to just tell you guys that Binger Glass Designs was over at my house because we were finalizing this custom gear, branded bongs, glass, and glassware. But you can't buy it. You can buy it from the website, I guess, but you can't buy it from me. But what you can do is you can easily win this shit by donating to our, what am I looking for? I'm trying to take this picture off. You can easily win this shit by donating to our Buy Me a Coffee. This is buymeacoffee.com/Jessie Sponberg, I think. I don't know. But I'll take that money and I will buy an admin. And you know what that admin lady will do? That admin lady will finish filing our LLC. She'll get our tax paperwork together. She'll make sure that my student loans are in a spot where they're not going to interfere with the $1 billion we're about to make, selling all the rights to all these TV shows that we're just making as we just crank out this factory with executive producers. And, Dirty, as soon as this episode's done on Saturday, he instantly falls in IMDb as a co-executive producer of a TV show now, right? Like, we're driving credentials. Like, as soon as I play this Lucci Vega video and then put the shit into my show notes, his video's popping up all over. That's now on.
It's 10:35.
It's 10:35. Let's go. I got Lucci Vega, the Mexican Mac, with some old shit.
Yes. Is this the Mexican Mac? What was you host thinking?
Yeah. This is old school.
Me, Lucci I'm Dominic Cuban Lincoln.
Hey, what's funny?
Tell me you're playing the Mexican Mac. That's my favorite song in the world.
Yeah. I got you, G.
In front of the Voodoo Donuts?
I swear to God, right here, right now. This is 10:35, and it's my dude, the Mexican Mac. This is Coffee and Bonghits.
I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny? How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me what's funny.
Little boys pick up the broom, start sweeping the shop. We the reason why your mama don't let you play on the block. I'm the real deal. I got my Mexicans popping. And by the way you looks, the protection is not an option. Doing 80 on the freeway while she blow on my top. Lost many homies through the game, punch you early out the clock. I think about you every day, cause shitty clutching his glass. Headed straight to the top, to play the Mexican Mac. You left the party too early, but I'm not ready to leave. Rest in love and make sure you say your dog is see. When you touch down in heaven, haters wanna see me deceased, but I feel very blessed while I be strolling the streets. They wanna bury all my plans like 6 feet deep. A lot of people around my way don't wanna see us succeed. I'm squeezing on my girl's booty, she don't even need a weed.
The audio reflection?
I give her the good beat. It's the Mexican Mac. What the fuck with your hoes thinking? Get the fuck out my face. I'm Diamond and Cuban Lincoln. Need my money right now, don't let me start tripping. Cause I'ma get to dipping like Jordan and Scottie Pippen. It's the Mexican Mac. What the fuck with your hoes thinking? Get the fuck out my face. I'm Diamond and Cuban Lincoln. Need my money right now, don't let me start tripping. This time I get to dipping like Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Backwoods or a swisher, let me smoke with ya. Mobbing through your block, flying like demolition. Fly like trauma, bullets flying out the car that didn't hit me cause they missed me. I fucked up my cigar. Where have you been? It's what they asking me. I'm pleading the fifth. Listen up, kid. You couldn't walk a mile on my kick. You wanna shoot me cause your baby mama sucking my dick. You calling your clip? I'm laughing while I'm loading my clip. Bullets sparking, my dog's barking, got him begging and dipping. I told him not to disrespect to get a case of real pimping. Straight macking and lounging while you other suckers simping. My new chick so bad, give me the sad lips. But that little puppy face ain't making me rich. So I'ma let you fix your lipstick, straighten your hair. While I spit the max shit, throw some skunk in the air. Chopping all this good game, you should learn how to listen. You will never change the world, acting like you the victim. All I do in this life is keep it macking and pimping. Straight lounging in the mix while you other suckers simping. It's the Mexican Mac. What the fuck were your hoes thinking? Get the fuck out my face. I'm Diamond and Cuban Lincoln. Need my money right now, don't let me start tripping. Cause I'ma get to dipping like Jordan and Scottie Pippen. It's the Mexican Mac. What the fuck were your hoes thinking? Get the fuck out my face. I'm Diamond and Cuban Lincoln. Need my money right now, don't let me start tripping. Cause I'ma get to dipping like Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Man, that's my guy right there.
That's the ish.
I got
Was it feeding back at all?
No, it sounded good to me.
That's crazy because for some reason it was double feeding back on my end. I was asking about it.
It was cool in my headphones.
Looked like everybody else was jamming
in real
stuff.
life. Man, do you know that little grocery store on like 119th and Division, maybe 112th? No, like 109th, I guess. It's like a Russian, Romanian grocery store. They got like a barbecue out in front, and they just sell all kinds of shit or whatever.
Yeah, the one that you can see right across the street from the dispensary.
Yeah,
with the white sign with the red lettering. Mm-hmm.
Those guys spam the shit out of me, man.
Spam, yeah.
Yeah, I joined their email list or something one time or something. I don't know what I did, man, but I get a lot of messages from those people.
Dude, have you been to City Max on 122nd and Powell, the Russian store?
Which one? 122nd and Powell?
Yep. City Max.
Safeway is?
Yep, across the street, directly across the street.
Street's the fabric store.
Yep, where the bikini barista, the fabric store, the taqueria.
Diagonal across the street is the drugstore that's now like the fortress of homelessness. Destitute. That's the word. The fortress of destitute.
It's very desolate over there. Very desolate.
Well, that place is so no. What's it called again?
It's called City Max. Dude, they have 50 different types of water.
What? Shut up.
It's amazing.
What's amazing about that?
It's just amazing. Like they have imported waters that are mineral waters that are literally sparkling naturally from the earth. And they have ones from Italy and Russia and Asia, all sorts of different ones. And they taste, all of them taste completely different. And I don't know, there's something just about them. Like,
hey, different water does taste different.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to sell it. I didn't just want to just tell people like, hey, water's good. There's less. What do you got? Jermuk?
Uh-huh.
Is it a hard
No, that's straight mineral water. It even looks like a beer. It tastes like beer, and it's only water. And it's natural, straight from the earth. Carbonated. Never seen anything like it.
Sounds suspicious.
I'm telling you to try it.
How much is it?
I think $1.99. It's all reasonable. You know, Russians don't mess around with that. They're like, oh, hold on now. You take me for a ride.
How would I know that? That's just implied. Yeah, you know, Russians don't do that.
I don't know if you know any. I don't know if you know any Russians, but Russians they're good with it, man. You can get a damn good price. You want something good? Hit up my brother Nikolai. He'll get you in.
That's funny. Yes, every Russian ever will give you a good deal.
I wouldn't say that, but as a general rule,
every single Russian, it's one of the things you have to do to leave Russia. They're like, okay, comrade.
I think that it's a different culture over there. There's a lot more people everywhere, so they're used to getting in.
Getting in and getting out. A Democratic governor of New Jersey signed a law enabling legislation to carry out demands to legalize adult use today. So boom, New Jersey with no litigation. That's. If you start stuttering, just turn into the stutter and just make it seem like that's what you wanted to say. That's huge. We're about to get that federal decriminalization any minute. It's coming. Then we can just start smoking at airports. Then we can start smoking in ambulances.
Then we could start investing in cannabis stocks that are going to go crazy. Things like Tilray. Things like Organogram, ones that are already set up right now that every time they have news like this goes absolutely insane.
I fell for that already once. I should put my money in some more cannabis stocks today. That's another one that I put in the other day that immediately tanked on me. It's like, man, I got to quit choosing my stocks by kicking a soccer ball.
Yeah, there should be a little bit of research behind it, or at least listen to somebody who's already investing and then go a little bit based off of what they're doing.
Bro, if we only had a show, that would be so great.
It would make things a little bit easier. I'm just saying, maybe not a lot, but at least a little.
What could we call it? Where would we put it? Who would be on it?
There's a lot of different ways to go about that, but I know one way. It could be on a Saturday after the week's ended, where you could get the information about what happened during the week and maybe what would be happening next week. You could call it Unblocked. Put it on Fight Trick Media.
Good day for that. And Urban Survivor Man's a good home for that. Hey, plus I got some huge news that I've been kind of sitting on for a minute. Me and Jibo, man, the people's champ, Gavin Dawson. For those who don't know who Gavin Dawson is, Gavin used to just be a regular person, and then he got bit by a radioactive Dallas Cowboy, and he moved down to. So he used to be the Blazers radio pre and post game dude, And then the Dallas Cowboys and CBS Radio found him and was like, yo, the people's champ, you got a whole thing. We love you. We love your branding. We love your creativity. We love your outreach. We literally love your whole package. Gavin built the machine on which the machine that I built is packaged, right? Gavin lived the dream. Gavin took his passion and made it marketable, right? But here's the trap, is Gavin has to talk about sports every day because they pay Gavin to talk about sports every day, right? But that doesn't mean that Gavin only knows about sports. Gavin's a really, really smart dude with a lot of wisdom, man, and a real knack for developing perspective and unraveling a narrative and then re-raveling it, right? I've learned
Yes,
so
buttery
much.
smooth talker. Buttery smooth.
He's absolutely, yeah. And his microphone presence is incredible too, right? And his ability to run a show and plan a show. And so it's always been my dream, but I never had a platform really worthy of him. So the fact that this Wednesday night, we're going to premiere our new show, Campfires and Vampires. And I know people are thinking, are there vampires on the show? No, but they're watching the show, right? That's the thing. The vampires are watching this show, and we're going to give you tips to make sure they don't sneak up on you. Besides keeping a campfire close, we have other ways to maintain your energy, protect yourself in this world where information is weaponized and energy is the only real currency. Some next level shit. I mean, what do you imagine that me and Gavin sit around a campfire and talk about? We're going to share it. We're going to have special guests sometimes. Maybe Deion Sanders, maybe Jerry Jones, maybe Mark Cuban. I don't know. These are the kind of people Gavin talks to. I don't know. Maybe we could trick Deion Sanders one day. Be like, yo, Deion, I'm Gavin's manager. So I don't know. So check this out though, man. I went to this is such a crazy story because it's I don't try to push vegetarianism on people. But when I am cleaning out my closet of handy tips to help people fucking maybe go to heaven, then sometimes I'll speak about how terrible it is that people eat things that don't have voices, right? Like, if you don't have a voice, or you can't tell me no, I'm just gonna eat you. I'm gonna freaking eat you. Like what? Like, hey, bro, I'm gonna consume your body. I'm gonna take you. Like, wait, I'm cuddly. I have big eyes and I'm cute. I like my tummy rubbed. Like, no, you son of a bitch. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna chop your arms and legs off. We're gonna cut you up the middle. We're gonna rip out your effing guts. We're gonna pour salt in your wound. Why? It's delicious. It hurts. It's delicious. We're gonna burn your ass. Like, how sadistic shit is that? Go eat a goddamn apple and keep it pushing. Right? Okay. So yesterday, look, I'm terrible. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I eat meat. I'm a piece of shit too. In fact, let me put this up. I got a disclaimer right here. Right, hold on, right, where is it? I have a disclaimer that says, when I tell you to stop eating meat, I think I just accidentally deleted it. That's weird.
No disclaimer needed.
Hey man, so the homie the other day was trying to rationalize it, you know, and be like, well, but what he said was, he said, the rules of normalcy are always written by the people who are still alive. But then he was like, what about farming? Like, what about the people that just like raise an animal and then eat it? Yo, I do not want to be that person's friend at all. Not at all. Like, no.
It happens. You
Bro,
know,
you gave it a name, you tricked it, you invited it over, and you killed it.
I want this general misconception to go away that most farmers only name their show cows. All the other ones don't have names because they know they're gonna eat them, so they try not to get too personal with them. But Betsy, she's a show cow, and they'll put a bell on her and win a blue ribbon, which is nice. Support the 4-H kids. They're out there trying to grow the biggest turnip they possibly can.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope, right? Like, I'm cool with like agriculture. And honestly, if you want to go milk a cow, if you want to make some yogurt, some cheese, whatever. That's
Once again, no consent has been given. If you milk a cow without getting consent first,
I'm negotiating for the very life of these people, right? So
I'm just saying that's unconsenting. Where do we draw the line? Oh, I can milk it, but I can't eat it. People get confused once they start touching stuff.
No, I'm saying if you're going into a bar and you're gonna pick a fight with like 3 dudes, not 13, right? So if I want to be like everybody that wears green pants, fight me now. But I don't want to go in there and just be like everybody that wears pants, fight me now. Right? You gotta. It's like target advertising on Facebook. You gotta specifically figure out how big of a battle you're trying to bite off, right? Don't bite off more than you can chew. That's always been a good one that's never let me down. Can we please take a bong hit?
Everything's situational and in perspective. You talk shit from a car with a gun, you're better off than yes, can I grab a bong hit real quick?
I couldn't even wait no longer, man.
I was only going to be on for a second too. I'm just supposed to jump in for 5 minutes and tell you about an unblocked.
I was supposed to dump you at the 29. My bad.
We start having fun. We start smoking and talking about vampires and campfires. Blockchain.
Look, Sean says, if you plant it in the ground and take care of it, you tell your plants you love them, but as soon as it's time, you cut its head off. I know. That's why I apologize to the plant in advance.
Terrible as well. You know, I keep asking, where do we draw the line?
But here's the thing.
Are we going to start groping cows and cutting cabbage heads, or what are we doing here?
With the plant, I can still continue its DNA, right? Like I could take part of the plant, consume it, keep the other part of the plant alive, right?
It is
regenerative. If I could do that with like a chicken, if I could just cut off one wing of the chicken, let everybody eat the rest of the chicken, and then keep the one wing, that would be fire sauce.
You possibly could. You possibly could just cut off the wing of the chicken and leave the chicken alive. Then you just have a bunch of one wing chickens.
No. It would have to regenerate like a salamander.
Oh, well, I mean, still, are you at least giving it a chance for the rest of its life? Is that humane to at least just cut off one wing, eat the wing, and then leave the chicken?
We'll just take the wing and we'll dip it in cloning barbecue sauce.
Go on.
We'll put it in a nice warm deli container.
Mm-hmm.
And then
make sure you spray the inside with a spritz bottle. Keep it at 90 degrees. I'm following.
Some blue cheese.
Aggregate.
Breadcrumbs.
A little blue cheese. Just sprinkle some blue cheese on the bottom.
So here's the thing, man. So I'm gonna tell you this story, and then we're gonna get out of here, I guess, man. Sorry if people showed up for news today. I know we're the #1 news. If there was real news that needed to be covered, I would slam it. But I know we're your #1 news show on all of UrbanSurvivorMan.com. But that's gonna change pretty soon. I'm still working on some stuff. Anyways, so it's been, man, I ain't really left my house since before Christmas that much, right? Like a couple times I left with my girlfriend and went to the store, and one time I let the homeboy take me to the dispensary. But most of the time, everything I need is in my house. So I got no reason to go out in this zombie world. But the other day was a beautiful day, man. It was Saturday, and so I hop up in my truck and I turn it over for the first time in 2 months, man. Boom, turns over, beautiful. I'm like, oh, this is a little bit of normalcy in life. I'm driving down the street. Like, wow, this is the first time I've actually driven in 2021. Drive to Albertsons, like good old Albertsons. A little bit of normalcy. This is weird. The world's waking back up. Birds are chirping. The sun is shining. The snow's melting. It's a beautiful new Renaissance world.
Sounds like a Bob Marley song.
Right? Then I walk into the Albertsons and blam, just hit across the face with a baseball bat with the overwhelming deliciousness of Albertsons chicken.
I wasn't expecting. Wow, I didn't know that that's where the story was going.
I'm like, wow, what is that smell? I knew what it was immediately in my head, but it took on a cellular level all the way to my toenails, to my fingernails, to the tips, the pointy tips of my knees that you can only really tell that there's a point when you look under a microscope. My entire body was overwhelmed with the familiar love of an old world where I would just greedily consume an 8-piece of chicken. And then I was like, oh my gosh, chicken. But then I was like, bro, we're not going back to that world. Other people can go back to that old world. Other people can want normalcy. We're going to a new world where you don't eat meat. I'm like, but how about we just make some excuse real quick? I was like, man, I guess we could. Nah, we can't, man. That's so Buster. Like, why? Like, why would we have not eaten meat for 2 months if we're just going to give up right now? Just give up, dude. Why are we even wasting our time with this argument? We're so busy. Just eat the goddamn chicken. Bro, I can't. You can't eat the freaking chicken. Why? Because I love chickens, dude. That's so stupid. No, but I really, really, really love chickens.
Chickens are many dinosaurs.
With all my heart. I love chickens with all my heart. I love every living creature with all my heart except for humans. And I'm in this store full of these demonic, consumer, nasty, pooping, dredging, digging, bridging, belching, fuming, polluting, intruding, conniving, barely surviving humans that just have a deli full of beautiful creatures just there for nasty, just consumption, just to turn straight into fucking poop.
Have you ever looked up how much poop gas that humans put off into the atmosphere a day?
No, but I know how much cows do. A butt ton or a buttload.
Bazinga.
Oh, man, I don't love plants like that, Sean. Don't try to become an extremist. No, I don't love plants like that. I like plants, but I could easily just take a plant and throw it in the goddamn river and not really give a shit.
Just body slam that freaking fern.
Man, I'll boot that spider plant pot and all right off the balcony and not even give two shits. Like, I want to be the kind of person, right? And that's what it's about. Like,
are you willing to give your life for everything else, to just sit there and zen and die without eating and consuming anything else?
See, here's the weird thing about it. You don't have to do all that. You just have to just like shake your head, go eat a damn orange, keep it pushing, and revisit that bridge later if you get hungry again, right?
The fruit is regenerative.
But
you have gone to this play.
Man,
I have no opinion. I have no opinion either way.
I'm struggling, man. I am struggling.
I do what my body says to do. If my body tells me to eat the hamburger, I eat the hamburger. If it tells me to eat the squash, I eat the squash.
If it tells you to shit your pants at court, just shit your pants in court.
I just go with it. You know, I go plant-based quite a bit, but that's literally what my body's telling me to do. My body will tell me like, I don't really feel like gnawing down a steak right now. Like that seems like a lot.
But now it's like a bigger thing, right? Now it's like decide what kind of person you really are, right? Like, are you just a person that goes, I really feel bad about eating this freaking pork chop? Because that's wishy-washy to me, right? I'm not trying to be a wishy-washy person, but I really, really like fried chicken and steak, and I cook it so good. I have entire recipe videos teaching people how to properly just dress up and devour a beautiful animal and turn it into freaking Duke, and then lose 1.2 gallons of water every time you flush or some shit like that, man.
Don't put too much strain on your body. thinking about it. You know, just do what comes natural. That's what I always tell people. If you feel like you need a little bit of chicken at some time, I'm sure that the chicken was already gone.
Bro, you know what I'm gonna do? There's a blue
that?
jay. There's a blue jay outside my window.
Grab it, snatch it up,
trick 'em.
pray over it, snap it.
Leave some Reese's peanut butter, some Reese's Pieces, a little trail of them like ET. And then when he comes around the corner, I'm gonna hit him in the head with the meanest looking hammer I got. Just whap. And then
why don't you just wait for him to
last,
die from ingesting the chocolate and then eat his dead carcass? That was his fault for taking that chocolate.
Then with his last dying peep, he'd be like, "Peep, why? Peep, why?" And I'll be like, "Your new name is Reggie. Goodbye, Reggie."
You'd be like, "I can't understand bird talk."
They'd be like, "Why did you get?" Oh yeah, I gotta go. Your new name is Reggie. Oh wow, he just heard me through the window. No way.
Yeah.
Your new name is Reggie. Hey, you want to see something? Let's just.
You get good enough at calling those birds in that window, you'll never go hungry again.
Bro, I could get those birds to fly right inside the studio right now. Maybe I'll work on that for next week. We'll just see if I can get a bird to fly right here on my thing. And then right when it does, I'll just blam. Okay, G. Hey, we're out of here. Goodbye to everybody that tuned in, everybody that didn't. Sorry, I just rambled. That's all right. Let's get back to marketing.
Later, bye.
Remember, if you throw money on an admin assistant, that's going to go directly to hiring somebody to do a bunch of this shit that needs to be done. It's stuff I could do if I had a week. I don't have a week. So $5 buys me 15 minutes of somebody at $20 an hour. $20 an hour buys me competent admin help. I can just give them a list. Be like, this is what we need done. Here's my login information. I love you. Okay. I love you, Dirty. We will see you on Saturday for Unblocked. And that's if we don't see you on Thursday for a strange game. And we don't see you on Wednesday for Campfires with Vampires. And we don't have any game shows on Tuesday yet, but we will in March. So remember this. We don't say Audi 5000 G. The monkeys with herpes might have got our phones. Okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow with Josh Larson. Leave us 5 stars if you're listening to the podcast. Thank you. Bye.